Good morning, good morning. It is day 37 and I'm feeling very good. This morning's read, I've already completed the book, but I thought I'd come back, get back into it. Yesterday I was busy, even though I did a little bit in the morning. The video that I posted is not a clear representation of how the trade, how clear I felt. But while I was on the train, I managed to very much just compact this trading plan tightly. I call it kiss and clear, so keep it simple and clear. And the thing that we're doing is following market structure, waiting for clear liquidity to be taken, and then these are a little bit more of the detailed rules, and just being patient. So I am gonna get back to just trading the 5 minute. It's what I like. It's free flowing, it's fast. It gives enough stability, more than the 1 minute, to give me confidence. But also I'm not gonna ignore the higher time frames. So I'm gonna try and do a little back test. Not try, we are gonna do a back test. And we're gonna go from Monday. Let's go from there. Let's just make sure that you guys can see. Yeah, cool. So this is what we're doing. We're treating every time frame the same. That's important. Just marking out each break of structure. We do a full top-down analysis, including previous day high, previous week high, previous low, and all that kind of stuff. And we're marking out all the potential obstacles. So if I'm looking at the external range here, I think that this is the first place that we're going to be aiming for. I'm going to put this as a daily order block. And then off the back of that, I'm just going to follow this up. So I'm happy to say that that's a strong low. I'm confident that that's a strong low. I am not confident that that is, because it's been swept anyway. That has swept, so we might go higher, but I also feel like we haven't come for the full discount yet. So I'm going to put this as a 4-hour order block. I'm happy with that. Can we refine it a bit more? No, I'm happy with the refinement as well. So then off the back of that, I'm just going to look at the most recent market structure. I think, like, now I've done that, I don't want to even zoom out at all on any of these time frames. All I care about is this little piece here, because realistically, we're not going to go much higher or lower than this. So this is Friday, okay? So I'm going to mark out the day's high and the week's high. Sorry, the day's high and the day's low. The week's high and low is going to be, there's Monday, so there's the low of the week. Previous week low. And then that's going to actually share previous week's high. So I'm just going to change that to that, because the week is semi-more important. If they're sharing it, do you know what? Previous week, previous day and week high. Cool. So I want price to come here, take this, and then go up. But still, we're in very small time frames. So with that idea, I don't need to be looking over here now. I just want to play the newest structure. So there we had a break. That's going to be our 1 hour boss. I don't want to try and complicate this too much. Maybe I don't need to do that, because this is giving us our range anyway. But what I am going to do is just mark out this POI. I'm going to put 1 hour order block. And I'm going to just, to be honest, I'm going to cover the whole wick as well, because I feel like most of that's been tapped into. I feel like we might be able to refine this a bit further anyway. Yeah, it's actually been covered really, hasn't it? So we're kind of playing, we know where we're playing in between. We're playing in between this 4 hour and this 1 hour. So to be honest, I just want to follow the market structure from there to there. Now we've got here, this is giving me similar feeling now. So just following it simple again. We've got a breaker structure there. We have a 15-minute order block there. One also there. And we also have one there as well. So we've got all them order blocks. So we're kind of playing between that range now. I think if we'd come up to this 1 hour, we're going to tap into that and take that liquidity. So that makes sense now. And also I think if we come lower, I'm expecting that to go at the least. Maybe we'll react off there, maybe we'll react off there. I don't think we're going to come that low, because I still think that we're coming to that 4 hour. But it might not happen today. So yeah, that's cool. Then we'll drop to the 5. And we're just going to play this price out. I'm waiting until 8 o'clock for some stuff. Okay, so we're going higher. I don't think I'm even going to be able to catch any of this, because it's going to be outside of my trading time. Cool, so there you go. Alrighty then. So I feel like we're kind of in the middle of no man's land at the moment. I guess we've got an order block there. But we've got all of this down there as well. And none of these are strong lows. On the 15-minute anyway. Let's see if any of them are on the 5-minute. No. So, I would be very hesitant to get in here. . think that is a strong low. But I think that's so clear to be liquidity that it just makes sense. So my question is, could we take a little position to ride this up, because it is a bloody 8 to 1. Let's wait for a reaction. Like we're saying in the thing, I want to see some clear liquidity to be taken before we enter. So I'm not happy with any of that as clear. I would be happy with that low as clear if we can take it, and then yeah, like that. Cool. So where's that gone to? That's also took that. So we've reacted off this order block here, which was another bit of clear liquidity. So that happened. Cool. So let's keep playing this out then. So that was a real stinger right in there. Let's see, that's going to be the next one because it seems so clear. Oh, we're not going. Okay, cool. I like this now. So we've got our 5 minute break. I mean our 1 minute break. So if I can see some nice inducement, then I'm going to get in that and we're going to ride it higher. Oh, it's just following nicely in it. Okay. So that would potentially be my trade idea. But I know the price could come lower. And then I want to ride it to at least the high of the range. So it's there. 2.5 to 1. Two breaks of structure. Hang on, let's go back. Because we are on a 5 minute time frame now, realistically, aren't we? Okay, yeah, that's cool. So now after that sweep, I want to mark out that as a zone. Low time frame, POI. This is our 5 minute order block. Get rid of that, because that should be our strong low now. And then yeah, do feel like I could take that as a direct entry. Wait, hang on. The only problem is I don't want to be stuck in that either. So we've got a 5 minute break, but we've also got a 5 minute break there. A bearish break, which means that this is an opposing order block. We have just tapped into that. So I think I want a bit more confirmation to get into this. I know it might just run away without me, but I want that confirmation. Ah, man, this is horrible. Okay, so that might be there, but that failed to make a new high. And that's actually respecting there, isn't it? So we made a we're kind of stuck between this range though, because that tapped into there, took liquidity, but failed to make a new low. So we are actually kind of stuck in between this range. Again, we could take that position. But now I'd have to bank on it blowing through there. I think if that's failed to go higher as well, then that's liquidity to be taken, really. So I'm going to still hold off, because I don't feel like anything clear has been taken. If I miss it, I miss it. But I just don't feel clear yet. Cool. Ooh, damn, son. Alright then. I guess I was lucky I didn't jump in that. So price is respecting this bearish order flow, so we can forget that that was a sweep. Can we? The problem is, yeah, go on. Okay. Do you know what? We could sell down here until we get to these order blocks. I feel like that's probably what's coming next. So most recent breaker structure was there. Can we get in on any of these? And we are approaching this first order block, which I think should get blown through. That's going to be inducement there as well. So let's go from there and try and get a sell. I'm just going to pull out and have a look at this 15 again. So, to be honest, that actually could hold. Considering that is inducing right there as well, I do feel that that could hold. So if we go short, I'm just targeting that liquidity there. Cool, let's go. I'm gonna drop to the 1 minute, because realistically that should hold if we're still respecting bearish. No. No. Where was I? Was that there? Yeah, I think I was there. I don't know. Right, we're there. Cool. Alright, keep your fingers away. Alright, so I don't see any liquidity at the moment. That might be it now. This little inducement here. Let's have a look. Might be, if that's the order block, then it is, yeah. That actually swept liquidity and pushed. So I'm not confident at all in getting in this until I see something go. I see something go. Come on. Okay. Something's gone. Yes. I don't feel confident yet as well because we haven't tapped in fully. I might have missed this. Do we have news coming up as well? Fucking 1 o'clock news, man. Okay, so this is a 5-minute order block. We've seen liquidity get taken twice. Let's just wait for a bearish candle in. And I mean, let's go there. Safe place. I feel like it could be there, but that also could be. So I'm gonna go there, 4.5, just to be extra. And I want to target the low of this range. I don't see why this wouldn't go now. Actually, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna do one direct entry. And I'm gonna do a confirmation entry as well because this actually looks, it's actually took quite a long time to come back. There you go, that's why I wanted a confirmation entry. Okay, so that took this liquidity above, which definitely could have happened. Cool, so now, yeah, we wait for a confirmation. Well, it doesn't want to give us a confirmation, bastard. Fuck you, man. Alright, I'm gonna get in there. I am. I'm gonna get in there on the first bearish, yeah. Stop loss, it's nice and safe, 6.5. I don't really care that it's that big, to be honest, because I want to ride it to the bottom. And I feel like that could go now. So I want to try and stack some trades in this as well. If we can. If we can't, then we can't. I don't think we can, actually. Stop fucking around, man. Okay, cool. So at least my trade idea was good. I think that, like I said, when I first put that direct entry there, I was a bit cautious. I was like, okay, for the size of this move, that's not enough liquidity to be taken. Like, we gotta be realistic here. Like, that was a big ass move. This whole drop and then this whole consolidation, like, that was not enough to go. And yeah, all this was pretty much clear liquidity, and then it looks like that was the one that got actually respected in the end. So yeah, I mean, that as an entry would have been a phenomenal one. Could have had a real tight stop above that high at 288. So it would have been 288, 3.4. I would have won 4 pips there, and we could have rode it all the way down. I felt confident in riding that all the way as well. So that just shows the difference in entries, how much money we could have made. But I'm still happy with that 3.7. The reason I entered on there as well is because I saw that as liquidity. That was pretty clear. And then I had the idea that was the order block there. Then I just also wanted to be a bit safe because price could have come up this high. It didn't, but I'm glad that I did that. It's good practice to do that. So we took one loss and one win. It's harsh. The loss is harsh. Because like I said, I didn't. I was waiting for the confirmation, but to be honest, actually, I would have missed that second one because it was past my training time. So I can argue that I shouldn't have took that loss, but I also wouldn't have got this win either. It was an hour after. But yeah, I think that was really good. I think this is exactly what I've been missing, is just having all these higher POIs gives me a real easy idea as to where we're going. And then all I need to do is just follow the 5-minute market structure, and then I know which are the next targets, where we're going next. It is a shame about this. But yeah, to be honest, that would have been a really nice entry. I could have, if I took the loss, I could have just set that as a limit order and just took that as an entry. Just like after I took the loss and I was like, okay, obviously the next liquidity is going to be there, so I'm still going to give myself that win. I'm going to give myself the win and the loss. So the win was 3.7, was it? 3.7 with a nice safe stop loss. So Monday, what we're trading EU. First one, we're going to take a loss. It was this inducement here. Where did I enter? Oh, here. Sorry, I entered there, didn't I? 12.15. Oh, okay, so I wouldn't have even had the bloody loss at this rate. Yeah, I did think it, to be honest. That's not enough for the size of the move. So maybe that's another good point. The liquidity needs to be relative to the size of the move. Cool. So 12.15 was the loss, and the win was this candle here, when it 3.18. So 12.15 p.m. I think we was in for 25, about 10 minutes. I think it was till 12.23. So that was a loss. I'll put one hour loss there, and then I'm gonna put 13.18 p.m. till 14.32 p.m. and that was a 3.7R. So even with spread, if I take away 0.5 from that, that's 3.2, and if I add 0.5 to that, that's 1.5. So we've still made a good 1, maybe 2R today, which is good. Yeah, if I take off an R and a half of that, So this was Monday, the 29th of April. Okay, here I'm going to put unfortunate loss as I set my entry. I was debating whether I needed more confirmation before entering, and it turns out I should have waited. But I have learned that I can measure confirmation, measure the amount of confirmation needed by the size of the move and the significance of the liquidity taken. So to make more sense of that, what I'm saying is, if that was a smaller move like this, it came and then came back within, well, it still took a while actually, to be fair, but it was a smaller move. I could have waited for less thinking. Yo, Cole.
Yes, all done, what are you saying?
Good, man, just doing some back testing. What are you saying?
Yeah, man, just went to work, just done some back shotting this morning. No, I'm joking. No, just messing up. I just want to say, just running it past you, if you wanted to, I hadn't been to the barbers yet. I didn't know if you wanted to do it or what, because I didn't know if you needed like some extra money towards the festival or what. But if you're alright with money, I just go to the barbers, but I didn't know if you just see. I wanted to see what you wanted to do.
No, I don't mind, bro. I don't really care for trims at the moment. So if you want to just go to the barbers, that's cool. I'm cutting hair on Saturday morning though. So if you want to come for a trim on Saturday, you could. But it's up to you, bro. Don't worry about coming to me just to give me the business. It's all good.
Yeah, right. I know you're gonna pack the calls soon anyway, but
yeah.
Yeah, alright then. Yeah, that's sweet. But apart from that, you're all good.
Yeah, bro, I'm good. Yeah, just I feel good, man. I've started a new routine this week of like just having a good morning routine and then a good bedtime, and I've been limiting my screen time as well. So I feel really good this week, man. What about you?
Yeah, good, you know, bro. Good, literally. Biden bag. Yeah, where are the Biden bags? I don't know. I didn't actually. Just remembered there. Oh, bro. Hard to find. Yeah. There's oh, no, it's 52. I would have transferred. Go on, I'll give you a shout back in a little bit.
Alright then, yeah, cool, bro.
My bad, my bad.
No, all good.
Alright,
safe.
Yeah, let me.
Okay. Yeah, what I was saying is, relative to the liquidity, to be honest, if I would have seen that this was a 5 minute, I would have probably waited a bit more longer. But seeing that got took gave me a lot of confidence that that's protected. So either way, it still would have been a good trade, knowing that was the protected high. I think maybe that's another point, like knowing confidently where the next protected highs are. Like for example, in that leg there, 5 minute, I'm pretty confident that that's the protected high there. Obviously, having your stop loss there is going to be much bigger. But do you know what I mean? I knew that as soon as that took and that broke, that was going to be protected. I just knew it. Like, I knew it. So maybe that's it. Just looking for the trades that have that level of confidence in them. Like, when I say I knew it, I'm not saying I was 100%, but what I mean is that was a super confident thing. Just because of all the higher time frame analysis as well. That being inducement, following the 5 minute, coming back, and yeah, there we go. So after liquidity was taken, I was very clear that price was heading to where I planned, and that the previous high would be protected. So I entered after a 1 minute liquidity sweep. Very safe stop loss and targeting the low of the 1 minute range. Price hit pretty fast. I didn't have an opportunity to stack any trades, but 3.7R is more than enough. Nice. So we're putting that as a win, as a loss. Nice. Okay, so let's clear all this shit and do it all over again. So I'm going to mark out that again because I feel like that's our overall target. I'm just going to label that as that because I still feel like we've probably got weeks before we hit there. Okay, cool. So let's go again. Previous day high. This is long. This is a bit long as a person who's watching, but I don't care because I'm not doing this for people who are watching. I'm doing this for myself. So, and then previous week low would be there for last week. Previous week low. That's previous week high. Sorry. And then there's Monday. So during Monday, our highest point was there, and our lowest point was there. Previous day high, previous day low, a low. Okay, cool. So going off the back of our last trade idea as well, I was saying that I was anticipating that I'll just put 4 hour now because we're going to be dropping quite significantly. So yeah, I want to see that go, but then we're just going to follow the market structure again. So I had that taken off. So I guess that's what I'm anticipating right now. Is this previous day high to go? Oh, no, we're still in Monday. It might get taken before I get to jump on. Oh, I got a lot of news coming as well. Cool, so this seems like it's coming lower now. Maybe that was a protected high. So at the moment I'm not that clear. If I'm looking at that, I still feel like we need to gather more liquidity to break this low, because that failed. I don't feel like internal was enough. I feel like that high needs to go. But I also feel like this is clear liquidity, so I'm guessing that we might take previous day low and then use that liquidity to take previous day high and then use that liquidity to come here. So let's see. Let us indeed see. That'd have been a really nice trade. Targeting that, this wick here, something there. And that was just, was that sweeping the low? I don't know. Okay, anyway. So I want to make this as clear as possible. So we have a 1 hour obstacle there. Don't really know if that's worth drawing out there. I'm gonna drop again and we'll see what we've got. So to be honest, I feel like that might be an obstacle as well. Let's keep dropping. So the more we drop, that feels like a 15 minute order block, but no, because I've marked that as an obstacle from above. I'm a bit more cautious about that. So if we're following the 15, so what's my trade idea? I feel like we're going to blow through that, take previous day low, and then push for previous day high. That's my idea. But of course, we're going to wait for confirmations and whatnot. So that, I like that. But got a lot of liquidity resting above, so I feel like that might also be one. Just gonna copy and paste that. And again, we've also got, realistically, that is the protected high, so all of this could get blown through. And to be honest, once that gets taken, I'm switching my bias. I'm not looking for sales. So we'll see. We're in the obstacle. Took the low. Wow, okay. Very nice rejection off that low. We've got news coming up soon. I'm still not awake at this point. 7:45, 8 o'clock. Okay. Fuck, that's a real shame, because I would have loved to got in there. So okay, cool. So I'm gonna turn that into an obstacle now, because I don't actually think that should respect. And then 5 minute, I don't see this coming back, but I would like it to. Okay, I do see it coming back now. So we've pushed nicely high enough. Now price wants to come back for some liquidity, so that has swept the low very cleanly, and we're following 5 minute market structure. So things are lining up for me here. 5 minute lines up, 15 minute we could target there, as long as Yeah, this doesn't look like it's took anything. Obviously, it's took them highs, but it doesn't. It hasn't reacted off anything that I care to acknowledge. No, not not acknowledge. That I see is big. That is a big enough reason. Is what I'm trying to say. Cool. So this is a fairly big, decent move. We've got a lot of news coming at 10. So should really be careful here. Can we refine this? That's matched that, so that's definitely about to get taken. There's no liquidity that's been taken there, so it's gotta be that gets taken. This is all gonna be inducement. Surely this isn't gonna go without us. Fucking hell, it is. So did that take that? Oh, it took it. Oh, come on, man, that ain't enough for me. Oh, it's gone right to my fucking trade thing as well. So what would that have been? Entry there. Stop loss. 3.4, I would have had to go 4. To be fair, direct entry is nothing wrong with that. I could have went there actually. And then that would have had to be 4.5 at least. 4.8, yeah, whatever. And then target in there. 4 to 1. Yeah. Knowing that's an obstacle as well, yeah, we could have. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? That's a real fucking shame. Oh boy. Okay, never mind. I do feel like we're going for previous day high, so that could have been a monster of a move. Do you know what? I'm not even going to do could have, would have, should have. So we are 10 o'clock. Okay, so 15-minute structure. Yeah, I don't think this is going to hold. I don't feel confident taking a sell there. I do feel like probably that's clear as day high. So I mean we could look at sells a bit lower, but it's just not what I want. Yeah, it's not what I'm looking for. Cool, so now we took previous day high. What was my trade plan now? I've got no POIs though above that. Where are we? 10:45. I'm gonna go back to 9:30, whatever. Just because I want to check for some POIs here. This is a 1 minute range. We started coming up, taking that. Oh, okay. So I'd refined that before, didn't I? This unmitigated wick that had an order block in it. So let's go for that. That's definitely the liquidity feed in. But yeah, like I was saying, we need a point of interest, which would be that. Cool. So we can fast forward that again now. I want to see that get taken, and then I want to see that get taken, and then I could look for some shorts. If not, then it's not the day. Okay. Cool. So nothing that day. Tuesday. No trades. Saw a great 5-minute sell, but I wanted more confirmation, which I didn't get. Unfortunately, I missed the trade. No problem. Alright, next day. Got a lot of back testing to do today, folks. Yeah, all that's a mess until I can go again. It's just too much of a mess. Okay, so exactly what I thought was gonna happen is happening. This is the power of recognizing that every time frame is the same. I'm still gonna mark that out. Not that I need to annotate it, but yeah, I'm waiting for that. Still waiting for that. So we'll put that as a 4-hour order block. Now, in my head now, I'm thinking, okay, how do I translate this level of consistency into live trading? And I think really it's just exactly like that. It's just waiting for the clear stuff and being okay with missing things. Like realistically, that's gone fast. That was 4 hours of price action that we just traded in probably 20 minutes. And that 4 hours is a long time to be waiting for something to happen and not getting it. But at the end of the day, this is the game, innit? This is what we wait for. And as long as once stuff starts feeling clear, that's all that matters. It's making things feel clear that matters. So I semi feel like that is okay now. I don't know. I'm not going to put a circle there because I don't think it's fully protected yet. I think that is. Because until we've broken this low, then that's still not protected. But we don't know that it's going to do that until, you know what I mean? So, cool. So we still got the same 4-hour POI. Again, okay, I need to focus, man. So what are we looking at here? So 4 hours, we've set the range so I can zoom in nicely and just focus on this shit here. This shit says to me, okay, hang on, we're still on Tuesday. Oh, okay, hang on. Ah, we're in the bloody 4-hour POI, God's sake. Don't make me miss this again. Right, 2 o'clock. So, clear breaker structure, but we've come into this area here. That should be a protected low. So we shouldn't come further than that. Even that should be a protected low. Because that swept. Even that should be a protected low, I think. But, I mean, I feel like that one could go in the grand scheme of things. We'll see. Yeah, that feels too exposed. So I feel like that could go. Oh, fuck's sake. Fuck you. Fuck all. Oh, I don't want to see what happens here. Where are we? Wait, what? Where the fuck are we here? Does this come back? Oh, it does, yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, hang on. Bro, I am so confused. I swear that we was just in that order block then. 24th of April. Oh, that was fucking last week. What are we waiting for? Okay, we're back. 2 o'clock. Cool. So yeah, I'm not gonna mark that as protected because I don't think it is yet. I don't see any liquidity to that took. There's that took clear liquidity, and this strategy was all about clear. So we drop down. Yeah. Okay. So if we was to refine this more, that looks like it's our 4-hour order block. There's the protected low. That shouldn't go, but that low could, and that low will. Pretty confident that low will. So I guess we're just working with that at the moment. We could draw out a few obstacles. I feel like that could be an obstacle. But yeah, I don't know, I feel like this is just lining up now, so I'm not really bothered about all of this. Cool. We are in. Now, the question is on everybody's lips, do we take a direct entry here? I know this is a 4-hour order block and it sounds like a stupid thing to do. No, it really is a stupid thing to do, because in what universe am I going to hold this for a week? You know what I mean? When I could just be 3-1 for a week. No. Alright, cool. So we're tapping in. But the thing that I want to know is the different levels that we can expect there. So I'm just going to do some horizontal raise. So that's going to be sell liquidity. That's going to be potential sell liquidity. Sorry, no, SL, sell liquidity. I'm going to put that as the swing low, just so we've got, because all the way over there I can't see shit. There is also an order block that probably could be refined, but I feel like that's the order block that we're looking at realistically. So I'm going to get rid of that one. 30 minute, can we refine these? I think it's this area that we're going to wait, and I feel like we might sweep that. So all of this price action that up to that point is a bit irrelevant, because we're in a bigger move now. So no, I'm not worried about any of this as selling obstacles. Let's just see what happens. 7:45. Cool. So we've took some of that liquidity, and it could be happy with it. It really could be. But for me, I want a bit more confirmation. It's not gonna give me, is it, all day? Mate. Oh mate, fuck you. So that was enough liquidity for it to go. That one there. And then we tapped into the order block. Yeah, but that just pisses me off, mate. That really does, because where's my opportunity to get in here? Really? Broke that, yeah, cool. Just absolutely nowhere. Maybe there. But not, who knows that we're gonna just keep pushing higher and higher and higher. I'm outraged. But I mean, the other thing is that to remember is that if the trade don't come in, we've always got 3 other pairs that we're looking at. So no trade. Again, I saw the move, but no opportunity. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, okay, see, why do I feel tired now? Why do I feel like, I can't be arsed? I guess that, I feel like that's my problem, man. Maybe this is something I'm starting to realise is like part of my, a psychological issue of mine is that if I don't know, I feel like I'm wasting my time. But same way, it's the patience. Okay, there we go. Found it. I need to work on my patience. To be honest, I don't think like that's done. I don't. I feel like that wants to come. I feel like that could come lower. I don't think that is sufficient. That hasn't took a sufficient amount of liquidity. I just don't. I think it's going to come back. But we'll see. Oh, maybe not. Where are we? Wednesday. Cool, we're on Thursday now. So, obstacle PY. That's a 1 out order block. And I still keep them there. I'm actually. No, I'm going to get rid of this shit. Let me go back, because I need to mark out the previous week. Okay, I can feel myself rushing now because I want a trade. But we need to just stick to the clear rules. This is why I lose, because I start rushing. Previous week low. Previous week high. So there's our buy side and sell side. Anyway, let me just save these as well. Previous week high. So I'm gonna save that. Previous week high. Save that as previous week low. Cool. Okay, so we've tapped into that. We are coming higher. However, the most immediate break has been there, so we are actually technically bearish, but that should just be an obstacle of a POI. So Wednesday, tapped in, got a reaction. We shouldn't break that low though. That should actually be a protected low, really, shouldn't it? Put that there. So we shouldn't really be looking at taking any previous week lows at the moment. Wednesday's previous day low was that liquidity. Wednesday's high was that. So I feel like we're gonna aim for the highs. But coming off somewhere. So there's an order block within an hour. But I feel like that isn't particularly safe. So I feel like that could also be one. And put that as 1 out. Oh. 1 hour order block. And cool, we got liquidity feeding that there, but we've also got liquidity feeding that 30-minute is cool. Cool. So 15-minute, we're also looking bullish. Even though this is a pullback, it hasn't broken any structure, so we're just gonna play this out until we get to 8 o'clock. And also, like, taking a sell here, I would do it, but I need like clear 15-minute market structure to do that. Otherwise, I'm really not interested in it at all. So we're at 8 o'clock right now. I'm not gonna bother marking out any of this because whatever way it's gonna go, it's gonna get swept. So I'm waiting for a clear move, really. I don't see why that should go, but it just might. Okay, it has. So I could have played that, but I wouldn't have really been confident to play that, to be honest. And then we've dropped instantly, taking that. Oh, I'm gone. Previous day, what day are we trading? Oh, Thursday. Oh, previous day was previous day laser. Okay, cool. This market condition is not looking very nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna mark this up as an obstacle because I definitely feel like we could get. Ow! Fuck, that hurt. Man, this illness needs to go. Cool. So that took liquidity and broke structure. So that's now our protected high. If we get a pullback, which we're clear, obviously not gonna do. Of course we're not. Don't ever give Ali opportunities to get in the market. That's what they're saying. Oh man, this is really inducing me to want to get in there. Nah. I don't care, I'm not getting in there. It's just too low probable. Like, why would I do that to myself? Even if it goes, which it did. Another day of fucking no trades, man. Pissing me off, bro. No trades. Wednesday. I had one trading day this week. It's okay. To be honest, maybe this is what I'm missing. Like, instead of thinking of it as how much money you can make, how much money can you protect? That book, that Trading in the Zone book, speaks about that and says you can look at the market as in you're trying to extract money from it, but it's trying to extract money from you. So I guess as long as it's not taking my money, do you know what I mean? I could, yeah. There's a couple here that I saw that I predicted where it was gonna go, but at least the market didn't take the money off me. Right, okay, that day's done. I'm not gonna completely redo this analysis. Actually, yeah, I am. I already know that that's what I need to do for it to be clear. Thursday. Oh man. So it tapped into the order block and went. But outside of my bloody trading window, isn't that typical? That was in my trading window. That just unfortunately wasn't. Oh, okay. We're on Friday now. I'm gonna go back. Cool. So previous week high is there. I'm not even gonna really bother doing the previous week though, because we're definitely not going towards that. Thursday's high is there. That's Friday. Oh no, hang on. Okay, yeah, Thursday's high is there. It's kind of pointless though to mark that out. But it is what it is. Thursday's low was there. Previous day low. It's mad really, these I could have been taking direct entries from protected swings and still been getting. Even if I get 2 to 1 on a direct entry. Okay. What are we looking at? So that swept and broke structure, so that's gonna be a protected low for now. I'm happy with that. Even though prices are mitigated below, I do feel like that makes sense. And the market structure has changed now. So we're 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, cool. So I'm gonna put 1 hour order block there. 1 hour order block. Let's refine him. Top previous day high, we're probably going to take previous week high. And then yeah, there's nothing really to bounce and catch sales off, so unfortunately it's probably looking like another no trade day, because I'm only going to really feel confident taking that. Having said that, we've got a 15-minute order block there with a protected low there and another protected low there. So I mean, if we come back there, I wouldn't be opposed to taking that. Oh great, thanks for that big ass reaction. That's definitely an inducement though. See if I can still get in on this. So we're at 8 o'clock. 15-minute structure. We've just broken a low. Coming into a protected area, so I'm gonna mark out this as an obstacle that we need to be aware of. Still not really happy with the liquidity that's been taken. There we go. Do we take a direct entry on that? I was just saying about direct entries. 1.8, we could go at least 2.6. Targeting the high. I could probably go a bit less than 2.6 really actually. But yeah, covering that low as well. Honestly, I don't really want to take a direct entry here. at the least, I want to just see. I just feel like there hasn't been enough liquidity to be gone yet for me to be taking direct entries. There's no real liquidity here except for this low, so maybe we wait for that low to be swept. I mean, that was a little bit, I don't know, unless, yeah, if we sweep that low, okay, I would take this then. Oh, fuck you, bro, fuck you. Oh, it's completed the fucking move without me, man. What is that about? I could have had the direct entry and still fucking won that then. Fuck you, man. So what was that? I could have had a 1 point. I could have had a 2.5. Great, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. All right. Okay, keep your head, man. Keep your head. Keep your bloody head. We've still got a 5-minute order block that we could come back into. Oh boy. Come on, come back. Yeah, you don't want it to come back there. Fuck you as well. That's about to go. That means that could be the order block, but it's not a safe one for me, so I'm gonna really need some confirmation to get in there. That's not bad. Bit of inducement. Not bad, not bad. But the inducement's quite far. Oh, fuck off then. Go on, go and take previous week off. You prick. Great. Okay. Oh boy. What can you do, eh? What can you do? To be fair, I probably should have just entered there. Let's see that as a ray. I didn't actually mark out the exact point where that swing low was. Did that get swept? Because if that got... No, it didn't. Oh man. Yeah, I guess there was just no real entry for me. These are fine, but it's just they're not safe after at that point. Like, I can't willingly get in there and have a tight stop. There I could have realistically, because you know, even coming to there, it's just worth it. Even if price swept and I could have a 3 pip stop loss, it's just so worth it knowing where we think that price is going to go next. Targeting top of that range, you know, even previous day high could have, it's not an unrealistic target. Okay, cool. That backtest was annoying and intense, so I'm gonna call that a day for that. I've still got 2 more hours of focus work, so I'm gonna have a little 10-minute break, make another hot drink, and then yeah, we might come back and trade the rest of this. But that is quite annoying to watch price keep going to where I think it's gonna go, and respecting the things that I actually think that it might respect, but just not giving me fucking entries. So that's quite annoying. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day on this. Peace.